Commanders, are you currently engineering but are struggling with getting these materials, specifically the encoded ones? Worry not, I've got a tutorial for that. This is going to be part 1 of a series of ways to grind engineering materials for beginners, which includes all of the categories: manufactured, encoded, and raw. Without further ado, let's start. So what's the objective of this grind? You'll be visiting the crash site of a famous commander, scan all of the data beacons, or something, I don't know what it's called, and repeat that in an SRV. Your ship build doesn't matter, but you must have a ship with a DSS and an SRV hangar to map the planet and land on the crash site. So, first, you'll have to trade down the encoded materials that you'll get from the grind to none of them if possible. The materials you'll get and trade down first include modified consumer firmware, cracked industrial firmware, atypical encryption archives, and adaptive encryptor captures. Take note of these, as these are the materials you'll be getting from the grind, and knowing these will come in handy later. The location of this grind will be at the system of HIP 12099, Planet 1b. Head there with an SRV and come back into the planet's orbit. Check your nav panel if you get near, and check if there's a John Jameson crash site or something like that. And if you see that signal source, just head there. But if you do not see that signal source, use a DSS to scan the planet to check for a signal source. But you should find it either way. Land at the crash site where there should be a crashed Cobra Mark III with a bunch of debris around it. So land and deploy an SRV. What you want to do now is to go right behind the Cobra Mark III around, here I guess. Now head to your contact section and search for the Cobra. Scan it with your data link scanner, which will make the location visible to you permanently. What you really want to do now is to see if in contacts you have 4 data beacons that you can scan. So basically, be sure that you can scan all 4 of them from one position. And shift your position around until all 4 data beacons are able to be scanned. If you get in this position, enter your SRV's turret, switch to your data link scanner, and scan the 4 beacons scattered around here. If you do, you should get a load of encoded materials, which are what we are looking for. Once you scan all of those beacons, you won't be able to scan them again, so you need to exit the main menu and log back in to reset the instance to be able to scan the beacons for more data. Once you log back in, you'll be in the exact same location as you did before logging out, so you can scan the 4 beacons again as if nothing happened. Log out, log back in, scan, repeat. You do this over and over again to receive those materials. Do this until you see that your materials are full, and now, head to Raid Gateway or another starport with an encoded material trader and trade down your materials, especially the rarest ones, the adaptive encryptor captures, which are grade 5 of rarity, so you can get a lot of materials if you trade them down for the ones you want. Hopefully, this helped you with getting encoded materials, Commander. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below and I'll try to answer them. Have a good day, Commanders in 07.